Hi everybody, my name is Melissa and welcome back to my writing channel, Hopeful Happenings. Conferences are a huge benefit to authors and illustrators looking to publish a book, no matter if they've published one in the past or if this is their debut. The saddest thing about a writing conference would be if you went there completely unprepared, because then you won't be able to take advantage of the full experience and you'll be losing out on network opportunities and chances to possibly get published. So today we're talking about 5 things you can do in preparation for attending a writing conference. Number 1, come with friends. If possible, please invite a friend or multiple friends to join you at a writing conference. Why? Yes, writing conferences are great places to meet new people and network with other authors, but having a friend there is just it helps boost your confidence. It will give you someone to talk to through those awkward silences or going to lunch. Also, having friends at a conference helps you because you cannot attend all the classes, and therefore if you have a friend, you can go and split up and share notes with each other, or you can go to classes together and learn side by side. So if possible, come with friends. And if it's not possible, that's okay, because there's so many writers out there who didn't get to come with a friend and they'll be looking for someone to talk to. Whether you came with someone or not, please keep an eye out for those people who look like they need a friend. Number 2, research. Research who is going to be attending the conference. Most conferences allow you to buy a critique from an agent or an editor, and this is usually done in advance. They'll look at your manuscript or your first couple pages or your query letter in advance, and then on the day of the conference, they'll tell you what their feedback is. A huge blessing if you can do it, but if you don't do your research, you may be submitting your query critiques to the wrong agents. So make sure that you are researching who is going to be attending the conference and what kind of books they've published in the past or represented and what kind of things they're looking for. These personal critiques often end up with the agent or editor requesting more material, so it would be a real shame if you submitted to someone who isn't actually looking for the type of book you submitted. Do your research. And of course, there's doing research on the conference itself. If you can get any information on what this conference has, what it's been like in the past, what to expect, it will just be easier for you when you get there. You may even find, as you're looking up what the conference is like, that you'll see other authors that are planning to attend, and it would be a great opportunity to reach out to them and network. Let them know that you are also an author or an illustrator and that you're planning to attend this conference and you look forward to seeing them there. Number 3, finish your manuscript. This might seem like a no-brainer, but if you have a manuscript that you're close to finishing, finish the manuscript before the conference. This will allow you the opportunity to pitch the manuscript to an agent or an editor if they ask for it. Since these conferences are great networking places, you're always in a better position to submit a manuscript if it's already finished. You don't have to, but you'll be in a better position if you do. Number 4, practice your pitch. Regardless of whether you have an actual appointment with an editor or an agent, or if you're just going in there and looking for great opportunities to network, write out the pitch of your novel and memorize it. I guarantee that if someone talks to you, anyone talks to you, they're going to ask you what you do, and you'll say, I write books, I write children's books, I write adult books, and then they'll say, what's your book about? Know the answer to that question before you get there. Practice your pitch, memorize your pitch. It should be short. It's called an elevator pitch. It should be short enough that if you were in an elevator and you went up one floor, you'd be able to do the whole pitch in that time. Number 5, Come prepared. This entire video was about being prepared, but there's even more nitpicky things that you can do to be prepared. One of which is coming to a conference with a business card. I know how it feels to be an author that hasn't yet published something and thinking, I don't need a business card yet because I don't have anything to show. Wrong. Even if you have not published anything, you should still have business cards with your contact information on them. If you have any social media accounts, that should be on there, assuming that these social media accounts are being used to build your author platform. If you have a website or a blog that features your writing or illustrations for children's books, then put that on there. But even if you have none of those things, a bare minimum of an email, phone number, some sort of contact information. That way, if anyone asks, hey, how can I get in contact with you? You just pull out a card and give it to them. I actually just made some business cards. So here's my new business card. You do not have to do it like this, but this is what I thought was kind of cool. I put a picture on there because it's so much easier for me to remember someone when I can see their face. And so I got my picture on there. And then on the back, I have my contact information, all my social media stuff, and then my website and phone number and email address. And again, these are all my social profiles that I use for writing and my email that I use for writing. Other ways you can come prepared is you can bring a book or books by an author that you know will be attending this conference. Usually conferences have opportunities to buy books and then you can get the author to sign it right there. But if you already have the book, then save yourself some money and just bring it along with you. Other things to consider: food and water, money. If you're staying overnight, obviously you'll need a whole suitcase of clothes and pajamas and all that. And remember to bring your pitching info so you don't miss any appointments that you've made with an agent or an editor. And if you've signed up for a specific class, that you go to the right class. Some of these conferences give this information to you when you sign up, so just be aware of what kind of things the conference does. Bonus tip! Before going to a writing conference, establish realistic expectations. Yes, you could go to this conference and meet your dream agent. Yes, you could go to this conference and meet an editor who loves your book and wants to buy it. That would be amazing, and that's always the hope, but it may not be the reality for most of the people attending the conference. So try not to go into the conference with an expectation like that, because you're probably just setting yourself up for disappointment. Instead, go into the conference with an attitude of learning and with an attitude of networking and making new friends. Then, if you do happen to have an amazing experience with an agent or an editor, it will just be the icing on the top. So there you have it. Those are 5 things to do before attending a writing conference. I hope this video helps you. And if you're going to a writing conference, good luck! How exciting! I hope you have a blast and meet so many new friends. Maybe I'll even see you at a conference one day. I post once a week on YouTube and I post daily on Instagram, sharing writing advice on there and giving you insight on my own debut novel, Sea of Kings, which is coming out fall 2020, and this month I will be revealing the cover. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye!